Hey guys, Kamaya Tarpley just popping in before I go to Taco Bell. I'm hungry. I don't really know what to eat. I don't really want Taco Bell, but it's like that's like the only thing I could think of. Anyway, book review. Today we're going over Mixed Blessings by J.M. Muse. This book was wild, y'all. Like it was wild. So first it starts off. Well, let me give you kind of just like a general. So generally, this book is supposed to cover the effects of having mixed race children and what their lives are like as children, as adults, um, and things like that. But it's not like a biography or anything like that. It's still fiction, but I don't know. I guess it's supposed to touch on that. Anyway, so it starts out with this girl Kim. She goes down to Mexico. She's half Mexican, half Jewish, and she decides she wants to get to know her father's side of family, which is the Mexican side. And while she's there, she just like she freaks out at like all the customs and traditions, and she's just not used to it. Like the culture is just not she's just not used to it at all. She's actually a side baby, so that's why she hasn't been down there. If you don't know what a side baby is, a side baby is a child that someone has when they're already with someone. So it's not that person's kid, it's like another person's kid, which and his wife stayed with them. I would not. I would not. I would get divorced. Take his money, girl. Take his money. Make his pockets hurt. I'm sorry. I'm not. And it's not the kid's fault. I mean, I'm glad that even though she chose to stay, she did welcome her. But like, I'm, I don't know. I wouldn't stay. But anyway, that's not even the point of the book. I'm like getting off track. So yeah, she comes back. She goes back to be with her mom and realizes her friends are making fun of her for being half Mexican, half Jewish. So she's just kind of like, where do I fit? Where do I belong? Another person was this one woman who was going out for a pageant. She's half black, half Asian, and when she does the pageant, even though she's a top competitor, they're still knocking off points for her hair not being straight enough, or her hips not being like narrow enough. It's crazy. So, but I mean, we all know what happens. Like, you know what I mean? So I thought that kind of sucked. That was kind of sad, but so you see kind of like her reaction, her family's reaction, everything to that. And then on the other end, which there's a lot that goes on in this book, you guys. Like there's a lot going on. So you have the leaders of each race, you know what I mean? You have like black, Asian, white, and Hispanic. And just like the way they talk about things kind of like gross you out. So the leader of black people decide to they want to mix with other races so that they can become more dominant and pretty much nudge white people out. But before you start feeling bad for the white people are presented as racist in the book. Like it's like their leader is like a Klansman. So you can't feel bad. Nobody is redeemable in this book. Like there's no good characters. Like they're all bad people. So yeah, they decide to arrange marriages between the races and have these marriages turn into breeding. So they want to like breed mixed race kids, yeah, to push out white people. It's like nuts. I was like, but honestly, there was just too much going on in this book. High key. Like honestly, I think this could have worked out had the author made this a series and not one book, or made the book obnoxiously long. One of the two. But there's just entirely too much going on. Like it's hard to like as you can see, I'm just trying to like wrap my head around it. But the struggle's real when you put too much information in one thing and too many characters in one thing with different perspectives. That's also the problem because you can have a lot of characters in something. I've done reviews where like authors have had more characters and things, but a lot of them have similar perspectives. So it's not like you have to keep up with like a million different things. That's what this author should have done. Like they kind of like missed the boat on that one, but besides that, it's not terrible. I mean, if you want to read something that's different, I would definitely go ahead and recommend it. But that's really it for today. You guys like my dual hair? I like it. All right, I'm gonna go get this Taco Bell. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.